Hey everyone, welcome to your daily reading. This is going to be for February 13th, Wednesday. Cool day, pretty chill day as far as astrology is concerned. We only have one aspect today. The moon makes a square to Mercury. I mean, it's always a square, so it just calls for action. It's just a time to focus and take care of things. This isn't a huge, not a major square for the most part. Sometimes it can make us feel a little nervous. It definitely makes the mind really restless. Um, I feel like one thing with this rune, so think of kind of like Mercury retrograde. So sometimes this aspect can make us kind of dwell in the past and continually review and look over things, to the point where it's just crazy, and that usually can affect our judgment moving forward. Um, I almost want to treat today almost like a Mercury retrograde, just because your conscious, logical mind sometimes can be affected and kind of thrown off by the subconscious. Because again, the square is with our moon, which is like our soul, our emotional being. So that can sometimes get in the way with our logical thinking. Um, so just a funny kind of day. And like I said, it can create, because of this restlessness, it can make us a little nervous, a little anxious about things. I'd say my biggest thing here is just take a breath, calm down. Um, you almost kind of have to make yourself be a little, not cold, but it's going to take a little more attention to really keep focus and keep the logic straight. Like I said, the subconscious, the feelings, all of that is going to start making things confusing and getting things muddled and making it a little cloudy. So the clearer and more focused and intent you are on your thinking and your considerations, the better you'll be. All right. With that being said, our rune today, I believe it's pronounced Aegis, something like that. It's the rune of elkgrass, or it can also be like antlers, like stag antlers. Fundamentally, it's the rune of protection, which is great. Um, I always think of, especially with the eelgrass, which is it's like thorny grass that grows in marshes and things. So that's where the protection comes from, all these little thorns and the antlers from stags. They use it to fight, but it can be offensive or defensive depending what it needs to be. So it's an understanding that you're protected. There's also a huge part of this rune that has to do with rising above and rising above and facing difficulties head on, taking your battles. But it's these battles that help to elevate us and to move us to the next level, or succeed, or gain some type of advantage. Um, a lot of time, this rune can talk to more, sometimes more spiritual pursuits. Not always, but it can be a thing. Fundamentally, I always talk about this rune as being a way. I'm thinking how to word it, like a way to a more meaningful life. It doesn't mean when I say spiritual, doesn't mean you're going to quit and join an ashram or something. But wherever you find meaning, whatever would be significant to you, this is kind of a rune that talks about moving to that path, moving in that direction, and kind of overcoming things, and fighting the battles that make this possible. If that kind of all makes sense. So again, this square, it doesn't stand in opposition to this, but it forces us to really hone our intention, hone our mind on the things that are really important. It's going to make us push a little bit harder to really focus those things. So a challenging energy, yes, but not impossible. And again, it's there to help us focus. It just makes us really look at things a lot closer and not just kind of be so da 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 da. Right? With that said, let's pull some cards. All right. BT does forgive my random look. I just got out of the shower, getting ready for bed. Got my little glass of water. A little late night today. But yeah, so I pulled the Oracle of Mystical Moments. I thought with all this crazy logic issues we may have in our, fuddled mind because of this Mercury aspect, I thought I would just pull one card from here and just to give us a nice little overview how we can survive this. Okay. Aww, I like that. Treasured memories. A cute little card. I haven't seen this one before. I love the flowers in her hair. For some reason that's standing out. Maybe you guys have been seeing threes a lot, or will be seeing threes. As card number 18, so it reduces to 9, which is 3 threes. How about that? Okay, let's read this guy from the book. Boom, here we are. You guys can check out the card while I read it. We see a woman sitting calmly in the grass. She looks forward to somewhere we don't know, while her mind is drifting in the past. Well, what's the cloud up here? With both hands, she is holding a floating balloon filled with clouds. These clouds are old memories she wants to keep and treasure. Our past experiences don't define us. We can't live the life we had long ago. But the past does shape us, and remembrances of loved ones and joyful times can help us be our best selves today. So we kind of talked about this with this aspect about how, this looking over the past and especially dwelling on it can cloud our judgment moving forward, especially today with this Mercury aspect. So I think it's kind of appropriate. It's this fun little reminder that yes, we have happy memories and they definitely help to show us what we're drawn to, where we're happy, where we fit in life. So they're good things, and it's not a bad thing to look over them. But the big thing is we don't live there. We don't stay trapped in this balloon. And it's funny that they chose clouds, because again, if we do that, we're clouding our judgment, we're clouding our foresight. So I think this is just like a helpful reminder again to be like, hey, you need to be a little forward thinking right now. We've got some things to deal with. We've got some choices to make, some intentions to set. Oh, I think that Mercury aspect is hitting me already. Huh? Alright. Y'all real excited tonight. Alright, let's move that a little over. Okay, this is the Healing Light Tarot. Okay. Alright, Spirit. Okay. We're not taking these. That was a little crazy. Let's grab it. I don't want to leave it there. Great start. Great card to start off with. So 9 of Pentacles. You hear me say it all the time. This is our Beyonce card. Independent woman. This is knowing your worth, knowing your value, knowing what you've built, what you've earned, and also what you're going to continue to build. This is someone who truly knows herself. No, I never realized there was a fountain in this card. Cute. Alright. But definitely someone who knows her worth, knows her value, knows what she's building, what her empire is about, what her estate, encompasses. Someone who's very in touch with who she is, who she wants to be. Yep. Definitely who she wants to be. Next card out, 3 of Wands. Those intentions coming in. She knows what she ordered and it's coming. Nice. So we have the 8 of Swords next, which again is feeling blocked, feeling trapped, feeling stuck. I always want to say like feeling held back in a way. Like this also may be you looking around and comparing your journey to others around you, maybe friends, maybe just coworkers, or who knows, could just be random strangers floating around, and just kind of looking at and being like, why is that not me? I've been doing the things, I've been putting in the work, like how come I'm still here? And again, this is a mental block. This block is just something perceived, it's not actually physical. So this may even be what this aspect is trying to get you to focus on. It's almost like forcing you to disconnect from the emotional, like the jealousy and all those kind of feelings, maybe even like shame that you're not further along. This aspect really kind of forces you to disconnect from those emotions and really look at something, and it makes you like really put a lot of effort into like focusing on what you're looking at, which honestly is going to help you see past this and see through this, because what are we working on? 10 of Mother Truckin' Pentacles. We're working on our abundance. Honestly, to me, I'm taking this as the sign that what this is for you, whatever you've envisioned this 10 of Pentacles to be, it's already starting to manifest. You should be seeing bits of it coming in. You know, maybe a new job offer, maybe the whisper that there may be a promotion opening up. You know, maybe you got the promotion already and now you're on the path. You just don't realize it yet. Like you should. I don't. Yeah, I feel like some of this has already started to arrive. Some of what is going to lead here has already come, but you don't realize it for what it is yet. Like I kind of feel it's already here. It's already kind of starting to trickle in. After that, we have a couple court cards. So we've got the Page of Cups, and then we have the Knight of Pentacles. So Page of Cups. I always kind of take the Page of Cups, even though it's, you know, cups, so it has to do with love and emotions and things like that. To me, the Page of Cups is a very psychic card. It has to do with intuition and kind of getting in touch with that kind of side of yourself. Like I definitely feel kind of a bit of like manifesting coming here, because through like, you know, either if it's through prayers or intention work, this is definitely spiritually inclined for me. And again, then you have the Knight of Pentacles after it, which again, you know, is maybe slow moving, but he's definitely a prince who gets to where he's going. He's going to reach the castle. He's going to, you know, win the prize, find the buried treasure. Like he's going to do it, but he's going to be very steadfast and not take any risks on his way there, you know. So that's kind of what makes him a little slow moving, but he's going to get there. So I feel like these two coming out together are really our energies of, you know, us manifesting and, you know, attracting these, you know, whatever these opportunities are that are coming with this Three of Wands. This is us really pulling them in, and us as we slowly move towards our Ten of Cups energy, or not energy, but environment, wherever that is. And then last card that came out is the High Priestess. So again, huge nod to intuition. So again, kind of reinforcing this spiritual nature. A lot of times the Page of Cups is even portrayed as, I almost like to say like a little, like an apprentice or a little priestess, not high priestess, but like, you know, like a little entry level priestess. Oh, I'm sure there's a term for that. But to me, that even shows another succession. You know, going from like, you know, signing up for the thing, then becoming high priestess. Like, you know, there's definitely a maturing here that happens. And again, it's almost kind of like knowing this is where we belong, knowing we belong in this place, in this position of authority. You know, whether we're in it or not, we carry ourselves that way, we act that way, because that is who we are, and eventually we become that. Hopefully that makes sense on some level. But yeah, I feel like today's reading, I think, is really just kind of that reassurance that I think it's starting to come, which is super exciting. I don't necessarily see this as, oh yeah, the ship's coming, it's gonna, like, I'm getting like, maybe package 1 of 4 has arrived. You know, maybe you're real excited about package 3, but hey, 1 is here, which means 2, 3, 4 are coming real soon, you know. I almost want to say this could even be something how, you know how I was talking about with the 8, like how you're seeing things elsewhere? I almost want to say you may be seeing the things you want arriving and coming for people in your circle. You know, like you've been working on something for a long time. Maybe a friend or someone you work with has also kind of been gunning for something in their own field. You know, it's not like you were fighting for the same position. I see this as like 2 completely separate storylines. You may be seeing things you've wanted starting to manifest in other people's realities that maybe could be stirring up some jealousy and some feelings like that. I don't think that's the case. I mean, it's happening, but I think you should be taking that as a sign. Like, look, shipments are being delivered. Things are arriving. I'm going to be next. Like, mine's coming then. If all these are on the way, they were on the same boat, so mine's coming too. I'm just waiting for the postman to drop it off. Like, this, to me, is really reassuring. And this High Priestess, again, is all intuition, going in, you know, having faith and trust in the divine. You know, a lot of times there's secrets here that the High Priestess is revealing. You know, so I think slowly things are going to be opening up. Slowly things are going to be coming out. You're going to be seeing things as they should be. Let's see if we can... Oh, perfect. Okay. That's the one. What do we get? Two of Pentacles, being flexible, weighing options. Weighing those options. I tell you, the choices are coming in. You're going to have to start doing this. It's definitely coming. I almost feel like that teeter, the flexibility, the teeter, I almost think, I kind of almost feel that may be even, you know, like a faith thing. Like maybe you're starting to get tired of waiting, so you're starting to back out. Like, you know, is this really happening? Like, is it going to happen? Should I da-da-da? Like, I feel like even that may be teetering in a way. And I kind of want to tell you, if that's happening, if you're going through that, don't give up just yet. Because look at that. Bottom of the deck. 6 of Wands. This is victory. This is success. This is recognition. Bottom of the deck. That's kind of the theme of this. You know, so don't start weighing out options and throw something away when this is so close. This recognition, this victory and success is so close. I feel like a lot of us are starting to do this when really we need to be firm. I want to say that's why we started with the 9 of Pentacles. You are in good standing. You are in a strong place. Don't worry about not being where you're supposed to be, because guess what? You are exactly where you're supposed to be. And 9, then we got the 10. So we're so stinking close. So close. So don't let your mind get ahead of you. Don't let your mind make you all nervous and anxious. You know, see things as they truly are, because I bet you if you really look, there's some things to be grateful for, and there's some slow beginnings. Maybe not as big and grand as the final picture, but that's okay. They're getting there. So again, holding on, hanging on to the faith. All right, I'm gonna wrap it up here. Sending you guys lots of love. As always, if you're new to this channel, welcome. I hope you hit the subscribe button and join our little family. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. This helps the channel to grow. And as always, I love hearing from you guys. You can reach out to me anyway. Drop a comment down below. Hit me up on Instagram at The Guiding Chariot. If you want to book a private session with me, you can email me. All that info is in the description box. But with that said, sending you guys lots of love. Halfway through the week, coming up to the weekend. Almost to Valentine's Day as well. So excited about that. Yeah, I wish you guys well, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.